Now, with the 6-week Gaza ceasefire truce set to expire soon, the Hamas have rejected Israel's terms for the extension, stating no negotiations to end the war had been planned. A member of Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu's cabinet has revealed that indirect diplomacy is still going on and hasn't reached a deadlock yet. Minister Gamliel has said that Israel is committed to returning its hostages home. Meanwhile, a member of the Palestinian faction has stated that Israel has not committed to a full withdrawal from Gaza in exchange for the complete release of hostages. Prime Minister of Israel Benjamin Netanyahu has signaled readiness to resume the military action if the ceasefire collapses, holding a meeting with the defense chiefs of heads on February 28. The Israel-Hamas truce, which saw the release of 33 Israeli hostages and hundreds of Palestinian prisoners, is set to expire on 2nd of March, that is today. Aditya Vadhavan, my colleague, is joining me live on the broadcast. Aditya, as the date for the expiration of the last ceasefire deal has come, and today is in fact when the ceasefire deal is going to end, the truce which is set to expire as well, but there have been complications in this regard, and Israel and Hamas are yet to finalize on the next phase of the action. What are you picking up?
Well, Simran, if you see the situation at the moment regarding the ceasefire deal between the Israel and Hamas, it looks very complicated, because on one side, the Palestinian faction is saying that, Israel is just, getting its Israeli hostages freed from the captivity of Hamas and, not completely withdrawing from the Gaza. There is a bone of contention between both the sides at the moment as far as the ceasefire deal is concerned, because as you rightly pointed out, that Israel is not willing to completely leave from Gaza, and in some proportion, on some proportion, the Israeli defense forces will also be present in and around Gaza, even if all the if the even if the next phase of ceasefire deal is agreed between both the sides, and Hamas releases all the Israeli hostages, as well as Israel also releases all the prisoners of Hamas. But so far, if you see, there is this a mistrust, between both the sides. There is still a sense of mistrust between the Israeli as well as the Hamas side, because as you know that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is holding talks with the chief of the Israeli Defense Forces from time to time, saying and giving them instructions as in a case, if an emergency arises, if any this ceasefire deal is not extended, then they might also begin their attacks again in and around Gaza area. Because they are very aware at the moment. The Israeli side is very aware that Hamas can launch some can create some problem in and around Gaza area, by again disrupting all the negotiations that have been going on in the past. So there is a mere sense of mistrust between both the sides. Yes, Simran.
All right, Aditya. Thank you very much for sharing these details and also adding more information. Now, Sanjeev Srivastav, Foreign Affairs expert, also joins me live on the broadcast. Sir, appreciate you joining me live with the Israel-Hamas truce set to expire at this point of time. How do you view the recent developments and the release of hostage being a matter of concern at this point of time?
Well, Simran, first of all, good morning to you. Good morning to all the viewers. This ceasefire deal is expiring, obviously, the first phase. But there are reports that United States of America has come up with a proposal for a temporary ceasefire in Gaza throughout Ramadan and Passover festivals. And if that kind of proposal goes through, Israel has announced that it will support this US-backed proposal, but Hamas is yet to comment on this proposal. So if the wisdom continues prevailing And if both the sides extend this ceasefire deal for more time, and then I think it will be good for the entire region, and it will be good for the people of Gaza. It will be good for those hostages who are there in Hamas's captivity. And if this kind of deal could be extended, nothing would be as good as this. And let's hope that this kind of wisdom, which has prevailed after long negotiations and after long, dialogue, this ceasefire deal could be possible. Let's hope that it goes ahead. But having said that, in recent times, what we have seen that President Trump's Gaza plan and a kind of response it got from Hamas, from various countries in the Arab world, all those new developments, new ideas, new scenarios have made a situation somewhat uncertain and complicated too, because these are very, very new ideas. And it is very difficult to navigate through such unconventional ideas at this point of time, which came from the United States of America. But as far as the deal, ceasefire deal is concerned, I think both the sides have given due respect to the deal thus far. And if they continue doing this kind of arrangement of releasing hostages and prisoners from their prisons and captivity, I think that will be good. So let's see what kind of a response Hamas comes up with the extension of this ceasefire deal. But as I said, that if that happens, if the Israel and Hamas both agrees to extend it further.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.